Air Force's famous Red Arrows, an anniversary touchdown. For 10 years, they've been acclaimed the finest aerobatic team in the world. But aerobatics as a spectacle really began more than 50 years ago, even before these Hawker Harts took off from Hendon Aerodrome in the balmy summer of 1931. Then the Harts were considered the fastest bombers in the world. The Hawker Furies show how aerobatics were done pre-war. You may well ask, pre-what war? The ancient biplanes do look flimsy, all paper, string and glue, but they were tougher than they looked, and they knew a thing or two about the spectacular. By the time RAF Meteors took the aerial stage in 1950, the war had accelerated technology. Propellers were on the way up. Now it was the whistling jet. But 9 years later, aerobatics as a serious scientific pursuit took shape with the coming of the Black Arrows team of Hawker hunters. Aerial display continued to be the province of the Royal Air Force, as it remains today. But aerobatics were by now tuned to jet speeds and jet maneuverability. The display is sophisticated, like bomb burst. The English Electric Lightnings of the Firebirds, another successful display team of 1963. The birth of the Red Arrows was getting closer. Then in April 1965, the Red Arrows, the RAF's first full-time display team, was born. To the uninitiated, the controls of the Hawker Siddeley Gnat look bewildering. This is the plane they picked. Even pre-flight drill is perfect. Up to this moment, there had been many other RAF aerobatic teams, but the personnel were drawn from operational squadrons. The serious business of defense came first. Aerobatics and fun flying was very much a secondary role. But from April '65, the Red Arrow's sole task was to learn, perfect and present display flying. The aircraft for the job were as carefully chosen as the men who were to fly them. The Hawker Siddeley Gnat was considered and proved to be ideal. It has carried the Red Arrows to better and more intricate performances year by year in every sky throughout the world. The Red Arrows year begins with 5 months solid rehearsal before the first display. As they take a turn over Blackpool sands and round the familiar tower, the Red Arrows slip smoothly in one of their most popular formations, Super Concorde. Then the Vigan formation. Precision in the tight routines comes with perfect teamwork and practice. Here, follow my leader is literally the clue to success. 8 Red Arrows follow squadron leader Dickie Duckett's lead plane as if it were their own, their aircraft an extension of his. And a good old-fashioned loop. Don't watch the planes, watch the horizon. formation they called Diamond 9. Rate of climb is a scorching 165 feet a second. Screaming in low over the airfield, that's precision flying of the highest order. The almost feline grace of these machines alone is exciting. Powered by a Bristol Siddeley Orpheus turbojet, the Gnat has been a faithful and dependable friend of these knights of the air for every moment of their 10 years of triumph. Display flying has come a long way since the rickety days of a wing and a press, and it obviously has more exciting horizons to conquer. Here's wishing the Red Arrows, those 9 magnificent young men and the ground crew who keep them flying, another successful decade of breathtaking aerobatics.